Hello everybody. Today I want to discuss with you the COVID-19, what they call it, the COVID-19. Some people they call it coronavirus, but recently the International Health Organization has given it a new name, which is COVID-19. To be able to understand the COVID-19, we have to go through the timeline of the COVID-19, just briefly. COVID-19, for example, on the 31st of December 2019, last year, not this year, last year, the Chinese government has reported to the International Health Organization, International World Health Organization, that there is a pneumonia somewhere in Wuhan of unknown cause. So they wondering what's going on with this this virus. That's why they report to the World Health Organization, the office of the World Health Organization in China, in Wuhan. After that, the World Health Organization started to what they doing, like been working very hard 24/7 to analyze data and provide some advice and try to get some advice from the health ministry around the world to to get to the bottom of this COVID-19. On the 30th of January 2020, the World Health Organization has what they said, they declare a public emergency or emergency of the international concern of the COVID-19. So the World Health Organization started to inform all the world by their media, telling them that there is some coronavirus somewhere, and we don't know what caused it. So everybody has to take a precaution. The World Health Organization has asked the international community to ask them for money assistance. It was about $675 million to be able to protect states that they have very weak health system, especially in Africa and Latin America and some countries in Asia. The last update regarding to the COVID-19, just yesterday, here what they said, he said about there is nearly 3 million people have been tested positive, and over nearly 200,000 people confirmed dead due to the coronavirus, and over 213 countries and areas has reported that they have one or two, maybe between 1 and 100 people that being tested positive from the coronavirus. I really want to know what do you think about coronavirus, because personally I think the coronavirus has nothing to do with the meat market, as the Chinese government been telling the world. The coronavirus has come from the army lab, the military lab. That's where it's come from. That's what I believe. Otherwise, the Chinese people has to cooperate with the international community and let them have what they call an independent committee to investigate on the COVID-19 if they have nothing to hide. But I'm quite sure there is a lot to hide. That's why the USA President Donald Trump, Mr. Trump, has cut off what he done. The USA military, the USA President Donald Trump has announced that he's cutting off the nation contribution to the World Health Organization because they don't believe them. They think, or the American people, they think, or American government, they think that the Chinese people has corrupted the World Health Organization. That's why the World Health Organization has failed to handle this case properly. unfortunately, the president or the headquarter from of the World Health Organization from Africa, and he failed to handle the COVID-19 case as he should. So right now, the international community has asking the Chinese government to allow an independent committee to investigate into the COVID-19. For example, we have very good example here. The Foreign Minister of Australia, Miss Marias, what she says. She said that she pushing for an independent global inquiry into the origin of COVID-19. I think this is just, this just makes sense. So that I'm really calling upon the international community to support or to come together, be united, and put pressure on the Chinese government to allow an independent investigation on COVID-19. Personally, I don't fucking believe that the COVID-19 come from the meat market. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me at all. It doesn't make sense to millions and billions of people around the world. Therefore, we have to get to the bottom of this epidemic. It's quite scary. And there is thousands and thousands of people around the world lost their life for nothing, innocent people, and the world economic, the global economics goes down hell, and many people lost their job due to the COVID-19. Therefore, I think if the Chinese government have found guilty of the COVID-19, they should punished. They should punish, because this is really a criminal act. It's a criminal act to deny life to people. It's a criminal act to spread fear around the world. I believe